Yeah, man.
Mr. Zuze.
Yeah, Mr. Mwajere.
Yeah, man. What's
I
good,
just I
man?
just learned I was 2 days old when I learned that Mwajere is your name, man.
Yeah, man.
I was like,
That's my name.
I was thinking they be calling you DP.
Nah, man. When I'm in Voisa Marsh,
Yeah, all the way up north.
that's the name that they call me, man.
Wait, Voisa like do you have like a national park as well up there?
Yeah.
It's called the game range, right?
Elephants.
A lot of elephants.
Elephants, man. We had a hard time controlling them. But
Oh
that was
yeah?
like back in the day, but now it's much under control.
Oh.
Yeah, but it goes crazy because sometimes they'll eat the crops.
Oh.
And you can't tell elephants anything.
Dog, I heard that they got strong memory. One,
Ah.
two. Like I heard a very sad news. I think 3 days ago, a homie of mine was telling that there was a homie of his brother's homie had like people come all the way from the UK on their holiday, right? And he was like taking them around. They went to like as far as Namibia or whatever. While they were in Botswana, an elephant attacked them, messed the dude up. Intestines were out, bro. Like with like the you know what I'm saying, with the tusks, bro. I hear they can be ruthless, eh?
I mean, they are very dangerous.
So how does that work? Is it like is the residential too far or people just used to it?
I mean, now there's I haven't been there in a while, but they've managed to get it under control.
Mm.
You know, and you know how it is in Malawi, man. Sometimes you go to national parks and you're like, man, this is just wildlife.
Yeah.
Nobody's watching this.
Yeah.
Because I mean, who's gonna pay for an electric fence?
Oh yeah.
You know,
African parks.
Yeah, so it's wild, man.
Yeah.
It's wild. So you have to be experienced when it comes to living in the wild.
But I heard that like the tusks cost a lot to sell and it's illegal,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Apparently. But like when an elephant dies, what happens to the tusks? But when it dies by itself, like naturally dies, like what happened to the tusks?
Now, whoever's close by will pick them up, man.
And it's illegal to possess. So like
Bro, Malawi, dude, it's illegal to do a lot of things in Malawi that are being done, man. It's illegal to steal government money, but people are what? Stealing government money, bro.
so on paper, I'm just curious, like on paper,
uh,
are people supposed to like hand in like the rangers, are they supposed to pick it up, hand it in? Because like I know recently a Chinese guy has been I think pardoned or something that they were answering a case of like they were found with like tasks illegal possession, and now they're trying to like pardon them, and I think there's like a little bit of like a backlash to that decision from the Malawi
Oh, yeah?
government. Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously,
Political maybe.
political, yeah. But, like most things in Malawi, right? Who's going to do the work, right? There's a lot of administration work.
Mm.
File the task, take a picture, identify whatever, prepare it for transportation. There's a lot of things that happen that are not done. I mean, this is wild, man. Malawi
I
is
know.
wild, bro.
It's wild. It's like the
podcasting is like how old in Malawi? Podcasting? People only started podcasting
recently, but podcasting has been around. DP, can you take us a brief history? Can you take us back, like a brief history of like where podcasting is like coming from?
Well, the word podcast really is a combination of, I don't know if you guys remember iPods.
The
back then,
iPods,
yeah.
the shuffles. Remember them
So-
times? Yeah.
So that and broadcast.
Okay, so it was
Right.
a podcast. So
Yeah.
Apple basically is like
Yeah, I mean, influenced.
the genesis.
Influenced, definitely influenced it. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, it's audio, right? Like conversations we having right now,
Mhm.
right? We put them in audio format.
Yes.
So the cool thing about podcasting players is it was easier to download,
And listen,
and it will come into your, like if you have a
The
podcasting
iTunes.
player, yeah, it'll just update
pop up.
and you listen. On
Aye.
your way, like let's say you're going, you got like a 2-hour commute
Mhm.
to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that playing. You're listening to your favorite, duo,
Mm.
or you listen to your favorite guest, and that's just something that it gives people something to do while while they're going to work,
Mhm.
so they don't have to, pay full attention to it, but it can play in the background.
And they can do it like every
Yeah,
single day. They have it.
Let's say
It's in
you're
the library.
working, you're working. You got a podcast playing. You're doing work because people these days work while they're
Yeah.
doing other things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but just something you could have in the background.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, Joe Rogan and them. Joe Rogan, he
Mm.
popularized it because he put
okay.
it on YouTube. Because at
Okay.
first it was on Spotify, it was more audio.
Yeah.
Because, visually, it's hard to watch something and then do other things at the same
Of
time.
course. Of course. Yeah.
And so when Joe Rogan now popularized it, right?
Mhm.
And then during the COVID, that time when the world was on lockdown,
So everybody wanted
everybody was
to.
home, everybody wanted to watch something. Everybody was on their phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
that's
re-
when.
I remember you mentioning TMZ as well, like being like
Yeah.
on migration to the visuals as well. Like
As
they
well,
played like a
yeah.
major role, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still the same thing, man. It's
Mm.
still like television, bro. Because
Yeah.
these days you're looking at YouTube and the production is television, right? It's
True.
no longer spontaneous.
Yeah.
You can tell it's scripted.
Mm.
And the thing about podcasting is because it came like radio. Radio is live. Like that's the thing I love about radio. Like everything is live.
It's live. You can
all
tell
on
the
spot.
weather, the
It's
city
on the
from your
spot.
ad.
It's on the spot.
Yeah.
We could respond to a caller, and that's what radio was
Yeah.
about. You get someone to call.
Yeah. I got a call
they
online.
Cuss you out. They cuss you out. You got
Yeah.
the delay button. Someone
Oh
cussed,
yeah. Oh
5
yeah.
seconds delay.
Oh
you
yeah.
cut it
And
out.
then you sort it out. Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, right? That's why you
Mm.
find even most radio hosts
Mhm.
are great podcasters
True.
because it's just something you can't teach. It's something you
Yeah.
learn. You learn how to interview. You learn how to respond to a guest, get a guest engaged. And you listen, you watch some of these podcasts,
Mhm.
and they're like plain, bro. Like I can't even listen to that in the background.
I did a video, DP. I did a video on TikTok. I'm like, okay, I do understand sometimes Malawians take things a certain way. Like, they're not really, they don't welcome criticism. Of course, it depends on how you're criticizing, all right? But, like, I did a video and I was just asking because I'd watched something that's called a podcast, right? But I was like, what's the difference between a podcast and an exclusive interview? You know what I'm saying? Like what? Like I'm watching, and it's like it just looks like it's like an interview. Isn't it supposed to be like a conversation of sorts
I mean,
between
these days, people are calling everything
podcasts
like,
because people are talking?
for instance, like if someone is shooting a movie, then you say he's creating content, bro. That's a movie.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
And also content creators like filmmaker, bro.
yeah. Filmmakers are
Movie
now in the
director,
shadows.
boy.
Movie directors, DOPs.
Like it's not everything. Like now the trending word is content
Content,
creator,
yeah.
podcast, or he's a
Yeah,
podcaster.
yeah.
Nah, man, he's an interviewer. He's a journalist.
Yeah, the journalists that you're journaling stuff.
You know,
Yeah, and there's different formats of journaling,
Yeah.
right?
You know?
Even when it comes to like reporting, there are different
Mm.
types of reporting. You can do investigative reporting where you've investigated something and then you're giving people what you've unearthed. And-
There's a lot of that these days. Like I remember I saw some Twitter page? I had a P some this guy
Yeah,
they
yeah,
go around
platform for
expose
investigative
it.
journalism in Malawi. Yeah, PMG, whatever. Yeah,
How's that going, man?
well, I was actually, I'm back in school. Yeah,
Yeah.
so crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like they say after 30 years, your brain like it goes to sleep sometimes.
yeah?
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you feel. That's how you feel.
Well, but like contrarily though,
Yeah.
I'm excited to be in class.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have like over 12 years of the world experience. Like I can tell when I'm in class,
Mm.
I can tell that these dudes have no idea what they're here for. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like, I understand. I mean, I give it to them. They're young, like after lecture goes out, they're trying to little chit chats. I'm like too old for that stuff. I'm just trying to go straight to my notes. I'm just trying to like put it together. Like, can't wait to leave. You know what I'm saying? Go take a nap. Take a nap.
Hey, where you going? I'm going home.
I'm gonna sleep. You know what I'm saying? Do a little stretch. You know what I'm saying? I may not have my time, but I'm excited about it because then, like, things are in perspective. Because they're like, I have a plan. I don't know what these other dudes are doing in that class, but like, I have a plan. And in my plan, look, it was crazy when we were learning something new. It's a new course in journalism, right? It's called networked journalism. It never was there when I was there.
Oh, yeah?
Why? Because TikTok was not there.
Ah.
Twitter was not there. as much. So they were describing it, and it gave me an idea. I was like, why can't I be making content about every new thing I'm learning to just share it with people? But anyway, it's another great idea. But anyway, they were talking about networked journalism, and they're talking about like the way news is being produced now is not traditional anymore. Okay, it's like even journalists will get on Facebook to see what's happening.
Damn.
As opposed to an editor and a reporter in the newsroom deciding what news should be the next day. But like back in 2015, 2013, when I was graduating at the time, back in the time, we didn't have network with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would have to wait until the newspaper is out. They control the narrative. Right now, though, you're going to go on Mikosi. Even a journalist is trying to make a story out of that story. Like what's going on Twitter, what's happening on Twitter Malawi. So it's like if people are involved in the process of producing news, it's called networked journalism. Yeah, I'm saying, and I didn't know about that. Hence, go upgrade papers, because right now I'm telling you, learning never ends.
Never does.
You know what I'm saying? It just gives things in perspective, and like even the investigative journalism we were talking about. Like I go on YouTube and I'm searching. There's a guy called dog. Like I'm gonna put a name on there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like he was like, get out of school. If you want to be an investigative journalist, get out of school. That system is going to teach you how to report what we report, which is true to some extent. But then to some extent, I'll be like, but where are you going to start from? You know what I'm saying? And there's another one, business and economic reporting, which is more like I read about some guy talking about he was working in the treasury, he was working with the central bank, but his minister couldn't. Every time he write like a report, his minister couldn't pay attention to his article, his newsletters at the treasury. But he would always ask him for advice about some newspaper article that's talking about economics. So this guy was like, oh, so if I am to get this minister of finance to listen to me, I got to start reporting in the news. Right? So he realized that business and economic reporting is powerful. So he quit his job and started writing articles on business and finance. And he realized that way you influence. That way, because every politician want to read that morning paper.
Of course.
They get on that column, who's this? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
It's the newspaper. A lot of people were thinking, it's the death of radio. You know, this is the death. Maybe TV, I could agree, because like, I could watch YouTube, I could watch TikTok. I don't have to look at all these inquiries that are live. What people are watching these things. Even soccer now is being watched on YouTube. People are watching soccer on YouTube. People are watching a lot of highlights or whatever it is on TikTok lives. There are certain pages that are certified to broadcast certain things. Like SuperSport is doing a lot of TikTok lives as well. BBC is doing a lot of TikTok lives.
Bro, I'm watching the World Cup on YouTube, man.
Do you understand?
You don't even have to pay for DSTV.
You don't have to pay for DSTV.
But I think it's a SuperSport channel. I don't know. But I just search for it and I find it. And I'm like, yo, man, this is kind of free, except you're paying for data.
Right? So things are shifting. So if you're to learn and perform better in like the media, you have to be tech savvy.
Yeah, of course.
Right? You have to understand what's now. Even gadgets have changed. You can't come to school like running around with recorders. I mean, you got people with iPhones and they're recording too. They got Samsungs are doing good as well. Or a recording. You want to stick to that old recorder and you're trying to listen through and cut through and whatever. But like, yeah, man.
All right. Not dope. Last time we had a conversation about the Commission of Inquiry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how's that going, man?
Dog, a lot of things are coming out and it's crazy.
Oh yeah, we got more.
Bro, like
stuff.
like a new insight I heard. Apparently, they're saying that one guy might have survived and is alive somewhere, bro. Do you know what these dudes might be feeling right now?
This shit into a fucking movie, bro. What the fuck,
bro? Some dude is out somewhere. He's about to come testify, bro. He's like, no, he's trying to come and testify.
Like they're hiding him.
Somebody. Because funny thing is, remember I told you about a lady who spoke about the husband acting weird during the day. He was before they went into the plane and traveled. He had just come from Korea.
Yeah, you mentioned.
So even before going to Korea, this same guy was telling his wife, right? So he was telling his wife that we're gonna go to Korea, but like not sure if we're gonna make it back. This
Know what
lady's
you
like,
mean, bro?
what do you mean? Like you've been traveling, you know what I'm saying? And what do you mean? He's like, now you understand later. So he keep saying these weird things. And these guys are Muslims, right? So they have a thing. They believe that when death is approaching, like you sense it. Like if you're a devout Muslim. That's according to some other people and her as well, because she said in the statement that according to us, as Muslims, we believe that thing. So I just kind of felt weird because he kept talking death a lot. But he kind of kept talking about it as if he sees it come his direction, but he was not blunt about it. He's like, but now we're going to be back, but we're passing through South Africa to also, go visit, may his soul rest in peace, Lucius Banda.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We could make it, we could also not make it. The lady's wondering, now what's going? What's yeah, you know what I'm saying? He goes, he lands in SA. They go to see him. He's reporting back to his wife on the condition. He's like, hey, Chani, but we might make it. Or we might not. But so she kept wondering what's going on. Then they flew back to Malawi. Now they've landed. Everything is good.
It's cool. He made it.
Boom, boom, boom. And now there's this issue. Bwana is talking as if we are traveling again.
We might make it.
We might make it or might not make it. Now the wife is wondering. But this time around, he did something weird now.
What did he do?
This way it gets scary. He said this time around, since it's a domestic flight, you might have to take my wallet. You will need it later.
What was in the wallet?
Obviously ID, passport. Oh, no, he said just take my passport out. Just keep my wallet. The things, he just mentioned the word things, the things you need in there. But this passport, this is the only way you're going to identify my body.
Oh, man, this guy's dramatic,
man.
Bro. My wife would be pissed.
Bro,
my wife would be pissed. If I'm talking to her, like, dude, don't waste my fucking time.
Bro. And she was like, well, how are you talking like this? I know you understand later. Bro, this guy was talking like straight Jesus before he was crucified, bro. No, for real. He's like, you will need this later. And then she's just confused the whole time. But like, when things are happening, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes to work that day before the trip. He's just trying to clear his office. And he's calling the wife and was saying, today I'm just trying to clear the office because we might make it or might not make it. Now, I'm not supposed to be laughing, dog. May he so rest in peace. That's if he's dead. But like, it's crazy. Crazy, bro. And then the wife is like, you're clearing your office.
What was in the office, though? Like, was it a messy office? Like,
I know, man. This guy just felt like, let's just leave this earth the way we found it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. So, after that, that when she testified, right? Okay, cool. Boom, boom. They're supposed to go. They fly, right? She's doing other things. She forgot.
Oh, she
Remember
forgot about it.
Obviously, you could just
where's the love?
no, but like
I'll be concerned, man.
But you're not gonna be thinking about that the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Because
you might make it. I'll be thinking about it the whole time.
Right? Maybe she was, maybe she was not. But like, here is where it gets funnier now. Not maybe funny, but it just gets a bit sad, crazy. Yeah, it gets crazy. The son calls her now.
He was also told that you might make it. I might make it or not. The son was told.
Not really sure, but like he calls. Right? The son makes a call, bro. And then he's telling her that from the dust we came, the dust will return.
This is him now.
Now that's the son.
This is son telling who?
The mom now.
Oh, yeah.
From the dust we came to the dust will return. That's the first word he's gonna say after she picks up. I know she's confused. What do you mean? Talk to me. Have you seen what's on social media? What do you mean? I haven't been on my phone like that. They're saying the plane is lost. The dad's in. Plane lost in Malawi. So obvious, you know what I'm saying? Like in Malawi. Even there, that's what she said. You know what I'm saying? She downplayed it. But like, wait a minute. Right? Now she starts remembering.
All that.
Now she's reading all these things that are coming out, bro. Time is go.
Damn.
Time is going.
Damn.
First day. Second day, things are real.
Man, and it's cold up there, man.
Bro. And she's trying to call him what, bro?
Z's,
Z's, bro.
And they can't track the plane.
bro. And now all these crazy things are happening.
Damn.
Do you know how traumatized you would be remembering everything that he said? Right? And then now things are real.
Yeah.
Now the president is, you know what I'm saying, here and there coming on to tell people what's going on. Or maybe what's not going on, or like whatever it is that he was saying at the time. Right? And well, she never told anybody, right? Remember, she just did this to testify, just to say, give like a context. If she never said this, that theory of like one guy might have been out there would have really never made sense, right? But like, also do remember that Chilema's supposed close friend, Mr. Ntakoma, came to testify as well and say he got a call on the 10th of June, around 8 p.m. That by a retired major, Sonti, right? That the plane was located, found. He described how everything happened and said, your friend is no more.
Damn.
And he made it clear to say that he mentioned that the way the bodies are looking, I can't even describe it right now in this commission. It's too graphical. On the 10th, do you know when the nation knew about it? On the 11th. Later.
Malawian time.
Later. So the question was, why was the nation told that on the 10th, they got to go back to continue the search tomorrow? Yet someone around 8 on the 10th was told that we found the plane and nobody survived.
I mean, to manage people, man.
Put it there. Remember the lady. We're going there. So put this information there. Remember that lady, put it there, right? And then the lady kept on to explain. She was asked if they were allowed to view the body of the late husband. Guess what she said? We were told to never open that bag and see. We were told whatever we do, we don't open that bag. Whatever we do, we don't look at it. And there was no viewing, right? And they described the bag being like rigid, like whatever that was in there didn't have bones or something. You know how like you have a body bag, like it has to like have a shape of like
So
whatever.
who confirmed that it was the actual body? Nobody confirmed.
Nobody
that.
confirmed.
No DNA
No,
confirmation.
nothing. That's where we're saying it's taking a turn.
This is
So there's
Malawi, Baja.
nothing, right? Because remember she's just complaining that the family wanted that to happen. But they're saying the way the bodies are, everything was downplayed. It was fast tracked, fast talked,
There was
and
no like what you call that coroner. The coroner didn't testify. You know how coroners are the ones that handle and prepare the bodies. They didn't testify.
check this. Remember, they've got a set of people to come testify, right? Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And when we looked at phase 1, when we were looking at the people that are coming to testify, you'd obviously see that, okay, this was like staged to have the families first. Why? If the officials come later or whatever, they might change statements. Most involved officials were asked in the first phase, right? Guess what's happening now? Didn't you hear about the doctor that got killed? That's an expert in accidents.
Ah, man. So what
Just
you
a few
saying,
days ago, bro. I'm
man?
just
So what you
saying, bro.
man?
I'm just saying.
Like, yo.
Because then we don't know who's gonna
I
be
mean,
cold.
Look, man.
I'm just
it's-
saying, bro.
It's one of those things where, like, sometimes, right, you could be suspicious about everything, and at the same time, maybe you're right, but bruh.
So let me tell you
Malawi,
something, DB. Remember we talked about investigative journalism.
Uh-huh.
One of the qualities of, or what's required of an investigative journalist that separates them or differentiates them from everybody else.
Yeah.
The gospel of investigative journalism is that never trust anything.
It'll.
Exactly. So I'm just that's
Putting
that's
it-
the whole. That's
Putting
all I'm
it out
saying.
there as I mean, the facts, right? This
Yeah.
is what happened, right? But then now, I would like, because like it's unless people are
Yep.
afraid to talk, unless
Mhm.
people are afraid to talk, but if someone knows something, just come out and say it, man. Like, yo, this is connected. This is connected.
No,
You know how like you have whistleblowers.
I know what you're saying,
Right.
but understand this, DP.
Uh-huh.
The commission of inquiry is not the jury, right?
But let the people
So
know.
make a point. Let me make a point.
Mm.
As an investigative journalist, first you're gonna put a theory. or you're gonna have like a hypothesis.
Mm.
Okay, first, that's what I am. I'm just create like I don't have evidence. I cannot then come forward to think that I know what happened. I just told you things that have a course of events.
So what are the specifics in the case of the Mount Pleasant doctor? What are the
That's
specifics?
it's being
What are the-
investigated. Things are being. It's just not clear.
Not, I mean, it's always
not.
not clear, man.
But TV, can you listen to what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just gave
hear
you exactly. So I
Mm.
gave you events of
Mhm.
things that if you can't think a certain way,
Mhm.
then well, things are just happening. But like you need to take you need to take a break because okay, think about it. When that Chigumula doctor incident happened, right? There were a lot of questions, and even this story, where it's going, the Commission of Inquiry, the plane crash story, has the more it's being unearthed, is the more questions are coming out. That why do people think that some guy survived and is somewhere? And is this
Just
specific
chilling.
person?
He's just chilling.
Not just
wait.
chilling. Not
What's he
just
doing?
chilling.
What's he doing?
Not just chilling. Being like, remember, some people thought, Esh, now I'm going to be speculating. I don't want to speculate, but I'm thinking, think about it. That the accident happened few months before elections.
Yeah, it was very close.
Very close, okay?
It did
So,
scare a lot of people.
Right. So we do not know. The speculations where some people are thinking that the ruling party at the time was sort of involved or connected.
I mean, that was the speculation.
That was a speculation, right? So obviously, if someone survives, they're trying to wait until the next government.
Man, it's gonna get interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're trying to wait because they can't come out immediately.
Nah, they're gonna terminate you.
Right. So what's the word that's out there is that this person was in hiding. People were mentioning Rwanda. I don't know where people get this information, but like it's like this guy has been in hiding, but he has sent a message that he's coming through.
Text message, give it on WhatsApp.
I don't know, but like it's known that the wife knows where he at. There's a guy literally on TikTok who showed his face talking about this. There's a whole video on TikTok.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And there was a soldier, if you remember, that leaked some. I don't know if it's leaking or deliberately sending out VNs where he said, "I know what went down." And this guy, in his narration, he's giving proper details of what happened before the crash.
Oh my!
If you marry what this guy is saying to the report, the Zungu's report, the first one, where the moving doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You are like, wait a minute.
Yeah. It's that deep.
Could it be?
Right. I'm gonna have to interrupt you there because I think
Yeah.
we have gone over our time limit. So I don't know how much time we got on the camera.
Okay, so
but
we
yeah,
just
we
check.
will do a part two. We check and we do a part two, man.
I get you, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, it's interesting. Hey.
Crazy. I didn't think I'm not following it, but I'm like I didn't think it was this interesting. Now I'm curious, man. Who is the lone survivor? Lone survivor, man. Just comes out, bang, this is what happened. This is exactly what happened. You were involved, and you were involved as well. Hey, let's watch this.